What's up, YouTube? Phantom Shade, aka Flawless Banks here, bringing you some Division. I'm thinking about making this splash today. But with that being said, playing some Division with a few guys that I've met, a few great guys actually, and that's one thing that I do love about the Division is you meet some crazy people. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time I get matched up with foreigners and people from other countries, but I actually got linked up with a couple of good guys. I believe the one guy who stayed consistent that I actually had to add was Techie and Hell. He's a great guy. And honestly, I told him, he has one of those voices that you want to hear on a talk show. You know, like he sounds like a radio personality, and I keep telling him that, yo. And I mean, it's just one of those things. I love the Division. I love the Division. I mean, 1.3 was great, 1.4 is even better, and now, you know, information is coming out that 1.5 is right around the corner. Survival is right around the corner. I'm very excited for it. I've been grinding the Division a lot because, firstly, it's the only game that I can play when I'm high. It's the only game I can play high. I've played a couple of matches of Call of Duty high, and it was pretty fun. And, you know, I went negative. I'm not gonna upload that, you know, because either I might upload it on, you know, somewhere else, you know, and do like a high commentary and talk about like food and weed and things like that. But I'm not uploading that here. You know, y'all only, you know, YouTube people of YouTube only want to see you do good, get kills, and not die. You know, like I just did just now. And you know, it's just some things you don't upload. Like this, you can upload. It's the Division. Everybody understands that you die. You know, you go down and, you know, see, like right here, I went away from the group, and that's what I get. You know what I'm saying? And right now, the builds, let me talk about the builds and the Division and things like that. So I thought with the survival DLC coming out, you were going to be able to wear your gear and all this other stuff in there, but you know, I've seen a couple of videos and that doesn't look to be the case. So the build that I'm running, I have actually like 4 builds with one, like I have 4 gear sets with one person. One of them is a tactician's build, and when I mean tacticians, I don't mean a tanktician. He is a literal skill monster. You see it, my skill power is like 200,000. You know what I'm saying? I have a Predator's Mark build. Well, see, I use a 2-piece, no, a 4-piece tactician, 2-piece final measure. And then I have a Predator's Mark. I use the 4-piece Predator Mark with either the 2-piece Alpha Bridge or the 2-piece Sentry or the 2-piece Striker. Also, I have a Sentry build. I use the Sentry, it's a 3-piece with a Striker 3-piece. Sometimes I do a Striker 4-piece and a Sentry 2-piece. I mean, I just switch it up and, you know, things like that because that's how I want to be. I want to be versatile, you know what I'm saying? So, like, running the underground, running incursions, playing this game all day the way that I do, you kind of have to have different builds, you know what I'm saying? Because I can have a build where my pulse crit hit is through the roof. I can have a sticky bomb that downs LMG guy. You know, I have the heal that can completely heal you from like a sliver of health to the overheal, you know, or I could be the dude who's just a glass cannon. My second character is an actual glass cannon, but it's a DZ glass cannon build, you know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, like I said, it's just grinding this game out, getting better gear sets. I hate the fact that they took out a few things like the 5-piece, I believe it was a Striker or Sentry. One of the two had a 5-piece. And I hate the fact that they took it out. I hate, you know, they did a lot of rebalancing, and I'm a little upset about that. Because in the dark zone, you run into these guys who 2-shot you with a shotgun and you're completely dead. You don't even go down, you just die. You know, and then you had the guy, before the patch, you had the guys that were running around in the dark zone with the sticky bombs, and they would take out your whole 4-man with one sticky. You know, I never forget one time we were running in the dark zone, and we ran into, it was a group of 4 with the 2 added on. So they all got to the same circle. And they were all, most of them were manhunts, and they went to the one little, I guess it's an area, like the crates, and it's like a little back hallway. It's only one entry. It's on one entry, and you could see them coming in. You know, you can kind of peek out the corner and shoot. And, you know, if you're about to die, you can go back around the corner. You know what I'm saying? It took a whole hell of a lot for you to get compromised. So we ran into about a 6-man. It had to be a 6-man. And they all were running sticky bombs. And let me tell you, they were destroying me and my 4-man. Because me and my 4, I was playing with a couple of guys from the WVI clan, Baker and Blankenship and Shockley, I wanted to say. And, you know, those guys are good in the dark zone. Me, I'm just there for added damage and taking bullets and, you know, taking bullets. So, with that being said, these guys all went up there and held up, and they were just sticky bombing. Sticky bombing, sticky bombing, sticky bombing away. And, I mean, you could see, like, the server converge on our location, and the whole server wanted these guys dead. Everybody, including me, and I don't really get that angry when it comes to the DZ because, you know, after a while of getting killed in the DZ so much, you realize that your build isn't that good. Your mitigation isn't that great. So, you know, I kind of just took it on the chin. This was kind of like, I was going to take this like I was going to take Destiny, you know what I'm saying? I was just going to, you know, run the dark zone with some friends, win, loss, or draw, was going to have fun with it, and just keep playing around with it. So it's just one of those things. So back to the story, the whole server wanted these guys dead. And I mean, you can hear the game chat, you know what I'm saying? People in the game chat are calling them effing vaginas, and you're just dogging them out, you know. And I sent one a message because this sticky bomb literally downed me with one shot. And I was like, that is a great build. And that's something that a lot of people don't like to do. In a division, you can have multiple ways of taking somebody down. Whether it be a sticky bomb or shock turrets, flame turrets, turrets. But most of the time, it's from a gun. You know what I'm saying? Most people build to kill you with a gun. Most people don't build to kill you with a sticky bomb. Most people don't build to kill you with, you know, the other things that you can be killed with. You know, so people, when it happens to them, they don't like it. Me, I'm one of the guys that if you put the time in to get your skill power to the point where you can one-shot sticky bomb people and down them, congratulations to you, man. I sent them a message and I was like, yo, it's a sick build you got. You know what I'm saying? Just like with campers. People don't train to play as a camper. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're playing search, you gotta take it slow. You don't camp. But, you know, camping is a play style. And not a lot of people like it. But if you're a good camper like Saken, you know, like, well, I should say Rash, and if you're like Blood Ransom, if you're a great camper like those guys, hats off to you. If you could drop a nuke here by camping, hats off to you. You know, it's just one of the things that, I mean, people don't like. I'm not saying I'm a big fan of camping, because in Call of Duty, I've played a team that did nothing but camp. Campers never win with me. But, you know, I haven't met the right camper. You know what I'm saying? There's always one person who's perfected that craft. You know what I'm saying? So like I was saying, if you're out of the box, if you're thinking out of the box and you're killing people in unorthodox ways, I have nothing but respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Just like now in patch 1.4, it's all about the cluster seeker mod. I don't really play with it too much. And look at me, I'm getting away from this seeker mod. I am bleeding, I can't run. I'm gonna just roll. That's crazy. Field proficiency. And what was I saying? Cluster grenades. So I haven't really took the time out to play with those yet in the dark zone, and I don't think I will. But I mean, hell, like I said, if you take the time out, build yourself an unorthodox build, and you get killed with it, hats off to you. Nothing but respect. And another thing I wanted to mention before I end this video, I still got about 5 minutes. But what I wanted to say was the loot drop in patch 1.4 is absolutely awesome. You know, there's nothing better than, you know, when I'm just BSing around or I'm like after a mission, I'm smoking a cigarette and, you know, you come across a group of reds and somebody drops some tactician gloves for you. You know, somebody actually drops something that you can use in your build. And it's awesome, honestly. You know, I like it a lot. They did a great job with the rebalancing. And, you know, I haven't been in the dark zone much. I've been in the dark zone with my glass cannon build, and she's been getting kills. 100% she's been getting kills because I have a sentry with shotgun rolled into damn near every armor piece I have, and then I have a 2-piece banshee. You know, with my second character, it's a strictly dark zone build. So I have Century Striker build, I have the Banshee Lone Star build with the Medic backpack. I mean, I am that whole person's demeanor is the dark zone, and I like it like that. You know, she's I think a level 20, and that's just from killing rogues and not dying. Because if I didn't die and, you know, I got all, if I actually kept my levels, I'd have probably been a level 30, level 38-ish. Because I've been killing a lot of rogues. And the thing that I do is, firstly, I cut the game on, load into the game, and then I just simply matchmake. You know, I matchmake for free roam, and when you matchmake for free roam, 10 times out of 10, you're going to be doing HVTs. I do matchmake for incursions, which 10 times out of 10 is Falcon's Lost or Dragon's Nest, which the Dragon's Nest one is awesome. You know, especially with my Tacticians build, you throw down a smart cover, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. So, and then, you know, I rarely matchmake for the DZ, but I do matchmake for the DZ. And usually these guys, they don't want to farm, they want to go rogue. So when that happens, you know, I go rogue and I have a lot of fun. And did you see that angle I just had on this guy? That was an awesome angle. Right on top of him, you know. Speaking right on top of, I am right on top of this recording because I have to split it. You know what I'm saying? I have to actually go to OBS, open it up, and record a commentary. And at the same time, I'm watching this video. And I am, real time, I am matched up. I am off by like maybe a couple of milliseconds, which is awesome. You don't get that often. You know, so with that being said, as you guys can see, I'm pretty well balanced. I have a 215 toughness and a 201 skill power, and that's just, like I said, the Tacticians build. And as you guys can see, some of these I still keep on me to this day. I want to do a Nomad build, but I don't want to do a Nomad build because the reason I wanted to do a Nomad build was because I wanted to run survival with excuse me, with my Nomad build. So with that being said, I couldn't, you know, because I've seen some gameplay footage, and you know, you see them, they pick up gear as they go along and they actually survive and find stuff. But I just also want to thank Techie for giving me, I don't know if it's this video or not, but he gave me some Tacticians gloves and they absolutely rocked. See, he gave me some knee pads right then, and I have another video with Techie in it, and he gave me some great gloves. He gave me some really good gloves. Yeah, this one it doesn't gonna work good with my build, but I could re-roll it and put better attributes on it. But anyway, with that being said, guys, I want to say thanks for watching. Always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I will leave my social media links down below in the description. Feel free to give me a follow, reach out to me, tweet at me, you know, tag me in something on Instagram, you know, Facebook me, whatever the case, even add me on Snapchat. But with that being said, guys, I got about 40 seconds left, so this is gonna be a longer outro. I want to say thank you to Noble Pro Gaming. I will leave their link. I will leave Noble's link and their sponsors link in the description. And the reason why I do that is to show support not only for Noble but for our sponsors. You know what I'm saying? We just recently did a great thing with a charity stream. I'm trying to gauge it. I have 19 seconds, and these guys rocked it out. So with that being said, I want to say thank you to Noble, thank you to TGN as well, and thank you guys for watching. And as always, I'm Phantom Shade, aka Flawless Banks, doing the same thing a different way. I'll let y'all another day. Peace.